Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad you're here. So today we're going to do a let's get it all done type video. I've got a lot on my to-do list and I'd love for you to join me as I just tackle some of these house cleaning projects. So if you are in need of some good upbeat motivation that kind of comes at you fast, this is a video for you. So let's get right into it. So anytime I'm cleaning our house, I really like to make sure that our bed is made just because I'm in this room so much when I'm cleaning. It's really my laundry zone. I do all of our laundry on our bed. So I always like to start out with a made bed, and I always feel like my life is more together if my bed is made. Are you guys like that? It just feels like the whole house is cleaner once the bed is made in kind of the primary bedroom. So I like to start there. And then you guys know I always have a ton of laundry. If you're new to my channel, let me just go ahead and tell you I have 4 kids. They're all elementary age kiddos, and we play a lot of sports. And so there's just always jerseys to wash and school clothes to wash and all the things. So 6 people in our family and just a lot of laundry. And one of my favorite philosophies with keeping our house going and just kind of on the cleaner side. I would not say my house is always clean, but more clean than not is I do a load of laundry every single day. And sometimes I do not get it folded and put up, and that honestly drives me nuts. I do not like having baskets of clean clothes sitting around the house, but I do have a area of clean clothes right now as I'm doing this voiceover. So, you win some, you lose some. But today, as I'm getting this video filmed, I am tackling the laundry. I think this is about 3, maybe 4 loads. But anyways, I love to get the laundry knocked out first because then no matter what else comes, I feel like at least that's done. I'm ahead of the game on that. So, um, also, I like to separate the laundry for my kids, but I rarely put it up for them. So typically, I wash, dry, and separate their laundry, and then I put a basket of laundry on their bed. And so when they get home from school, they know that that's their sign to put up their laundry. And typically, they do a really good job. The only time we have an issue with that is when they are extra busy. So if they have extracurriculars after school, sometimes they don't get it done. Uh, but I think that they still do a pretty good job, for kids. And so I'm glad that they will just lean in and do that task. I think it's really helpful for them to understand how to do laundry and to kind of put it up regularly so you don't end up with a big mess. So I'm glad that they do that. And this method works pretty well for us. I do have to remind often to put up their laundry, but I think that's just part of life. So anyways, I do not have to put everybody's laundry up. I do put my laundry up and the baby's laundry up, and then my husband does his own and the big kids do theirs. Okay, so here is a shot of just the primary bedroom being clean. I feel good about that. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're new here. I really appreciate it. Moving on, I'm going to tackle the kitchen, so let's get right into that. putting up the dishes, and the house already feels so much cleaner to me. And now I'm going to work on this coffee pot. We have had a Keurig forever. I mean, like probably 10 years. The whole time I've drank coffee, we've had a Keurig. But we recently bought just kind of a normal coffee pot. And we're kind of getting into the like rhythm of using that. I don't know. I was kind of getting worried about how much plastic we were using with the Keurig. So we thought we'd try just a normal coffee pot. I just have to remember to clean it, and that's just not, like, part of my rhythm, and so that's hard for me, and it's also kinda difficult, like, when I want a just 1 cup of coffee in the afternoon, I have to kinda decide if it's worth it to me to make an entire pot and then, not wasting it. So, let me know in the comments if you prefer a Keurig coffee maker or, like, a normal coffee maker, or what you like to do for your caffeine if you are a caffeine person. Me personally, you guys know I've told you this before, but I drink multiple cups of coffee a day, at least two. I really, I really love the caffeine. Okay, so anyways, moving on, I'm now reloading the dishwasher. I was kind of having to wait until I unloaded it to get these dishes done because I didn't want to hand wash them. Um, I do hand wash my like pots that I use or pans that I use on the stove. That's I don't know, I feel like I've gotta hand wash those, but that's pretty much the only thing I hand wash. If it cannot go in the dishwasher, I don't really wanna use it. It's kind of like when things say dry clean only, I don't really wanna buy those either. I would like to be able to put everything in the washing machine or the dishwasher. It just makes life so much easier. Okay, so now I'm moving on to just vacuuming this main, like, walkway in our kitchen. It gets used a lot just because of the layout of our house. This is one of the main walkways, and it's also where all my kids eat their snacks, and so there's always some crumbs here. I think I vacuum this area every day. Um, that's just kind of part of having 4 young kids and eating most of your meals at home. So there is a mess here, but I love to vacuum this area pretty quickly. And it's, I don't know, pretty good rhythm. I keep my vacuum just right behind where you're seeing now, and I have it hung up on the wall so it charges, and I really love having a cordless vacuum. I remember the days of having a corded vacuum, and I think sometimes they might have like a better suction power, but honestly, the convenience of not having to deal with a cord is so worth it, like worth the trade-off to me. Now I'm gonna go ahead and clean under our table. Just I haven't done this in probably a week, so it's pretty grimy. So I'm gonna vacuum. I'm gonna pull all the chairs out when I do it so I can get all the spaces. And then my table slides pretty easy. So I'm gonna move it and then just vacuum under these two pedestals of the table. And then I'm gonna spot clean. We have some like sticky spots on the floor just from I think maybe like juice, and then I think some strawberries got squished on the floor. So I'm gonna clean those just spot because I don't really want to mop my entire kitchen floor today, but I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up cleaning the space. Okay, so one of my goals right now is every time I clean, my goal is to add a spot that I don't typically clean and just either tidy it up or organize it, just in an effort to kind of manage the chaos of our home. So today, the spot that I don't normally clean is going to be our refrigerator. There are a few things that just have to go, leftovers that didn't get quite eaten up all the way, and then I need to reorganize this space just because I have a couple things that are like Costco size, so they're big and they're taking up more space than they need to be. So I'm going to rearrange and reorganize. I'm going to make sure that there's no like big spots of kind of grime that need to be cleaned with like a multi-surface cleaner. I did that pretty recently. We had to get our refrigerator worked on a few weeks ago because the light went out and it was still under warranty, but it was such a pain to just get a technician out to our house to work on it. And it was really just frustrating. And we've not even had this refrigerator 2 years. And so for it to not be working was just, I don't know, annoying. So, anyways, I'm going to go ahead and just organize this area. I know I don't have to do some deep cleaning because I just recently did that, which I'm so glad. I do not like cleaning out my refrigerator. What do you guys think? Do y'all enjoy it? Or does it frustrate you? Or is it just one more task that you got to take care of? So I'm also going to be checking dates of things and making sure everything's in date. And then I need to do a grocery pickup order. I'm going to try to handle that later today. There's just a few things that we need to get refreshed. We are out of most of the fruit that my kids eat, so I definitely need to get fruit. That is a every single week we are getting more fruit. Anyways, grocery pickup order next up. Okay, before I sit down and do groceries, I'm gonna finish up our house and get like the rest of this area clean. As you can see, there are a ton of toys out in our living room area. So first of all, I'm obviously gonna have to pick up all of these toys because I can't really clean around them. There's so many out. But I'm gonna clean up the toys and then I'm going to clean the surfaces of the tables and then my big O mirror that's back there. My kids love to touch that mirror. So there's always fingerprints. And all sorts of mess on that. So I'm going to clean that and then I'm going to finish up with just vacuuming this space. It is really, really dirty in here. I can tell that my kids have had some snacks in the living room lately. So I'm just going to go ahead and vacuum that up. And so it's going to take me a little bit longer than normal, but still a relatively quick clean of our living room. Okay, so my house is pretty clean, the main areas anyways, and I feel like it has really been a get it all done type video, and I hope you found it motivating. I appreciate each one of you guys that watch these videos, and if you have not subscribed to my channel, please think about doing that, and if you liked this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!